Pull them in with a will!
Take the fight to them! Drag! If they come, grab them death bullets! Al diavolo!
I've got a clear shot!
Keep them off our decks! Defend our decks, bullets!
We'll stand in
Do
your
not let them board us!
Hey, soon have you kissing my anger, boy!
Will you sign on, lads?
We now have the
Get the
materials
mainsails
required
into the
to make
wind!
the ship
Crowd
stronger,
on
sir.
every inch of sail!
A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
The man's a prick.
I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. And your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The Princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Well, don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Are you looking for me? What's the matter? Are you lost?
You're not some cloak-twitching prig, are you?
If cleanliness is close to godliness, I promise I'm heaven sent.
He's talking to you. Come back here and fetch us like a man.
Hello, lads. Lieutenant, you out here?
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. Don't think so, sir. Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the beach.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Teach. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details, man. Stop talking in gibberish.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes them queer. Takes a usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulphur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
What the devil?
Where the hell is Kenway? Not today, lads! Today we send the king's finest to their graves! Loose all, let's move!
Bear off! Mind your sluts!
Enemy making for us, sir!
Fire!
Bloody navy! Seems to be alone, sir! Fire! Ready to back up! Trim the yards off the wind!
This young dog.
Fire!
Out of their range, Captain!
No! Fire! Fire!
Working on it!
Fire!
Vulnerable bear cat taking a hit, Cap!
Fire now, sir! Clues down! Catch some wind! Round it all on!
Sponsors out!
Bring them in for a steely kill! There, 3 or 4. Let's jump aboard and cut up to pieces! Bury them all, boys! Take no duff! I'll cleave you lengthwise, maggots! How you be doing, Edward, my lad? I'll not fall here today, bastards! Come at me!
If they come, grab them!
Can you fight free, lad? Can you make it clear? Here's the path to perdition! Kenway! Here! In a world without gold, we might have been heroes! But...
Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
What of Fat, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Stunsails, let's rock! How fare you, Edward? All sails loose and stays tight! We're going to hit them!
Awaiting orders!
Drag them to their doom! Any who set foot here, die! Defend our deck, brothers! Embark! Sword no sail! Captain has the helm. Mains out, let's go!
Mate won't take to your
Luso! Beat your quarters! Fire!
Trouble blowing in! Spaniards! They're all alone!
Fire!
Awaiting your mark, Captain!
We're ready, sir! Brace yourselves for collision! Fire! Get on the range! Pull them down to hell, lads! If they come, let them death molest!
Die!
Should have
Keep them back!
Now you all have to die!
Not one of the swats that's put on our decks! Keep my deck clear! You hear the news?
Got a shot! Make sure of these!
Stupid, sir. Loot floating by here, Captain.
Than a great big Dutchman.
So Thatcher's been topped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man, he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life that you know best.
Nah. My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. I've been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
All them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
Get the mainsails into the wind! What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Addy. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess. A slave ship.
Aye. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find a sage aboard her.
I think we've lost them, sir. Captain, Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Surely we are nearing our goal. Feel that? The trim may be up. Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Get that yadam button. I don't have it starting and jerking.
She's spooked, Captain! The slaver ship is running!
Damn fool! I'll get us in close.
Fire! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Fire! Damn that Captain Vane! He's unloading everything he has!
He'll sink it if he's not careful. We'll get closer.
Fire! I think we're clear. Fire! Fire! Watch your elbow, Jack! Fire!
orders, sir!
They are firing, sir!
Starboard, Captain!
Fire!
Put a shot right through there! Down the...
Lay aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear, pull away!
Close down, catch some wind!
Chase those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the men who stole my ship.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
If we time it right, we can use our fort to our advantage.
We're ready, sir!
Yo, heave-ho! Heave! Heave!
We're going over. Find the captain.
Come at me, roisters, you scurvy maggot brains!
Guns and steel aren't louder than sticks and spittle veins.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
The pretty one's mine, Jack. Hello, Lubby.
Oh, Hipron lap!
Do not let them board us!
¡Pasto de los gusanos!
Take the fight to them!
¡Puedo hacerlo! Let's send them to hell, lads! Desde aquí puedo dar...
Victorious! Victorious!
You're gonna bleed,
This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
All right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, Tracer!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston. But with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Raccoon! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string your bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
To the king and a lasting peace, the faction and the well-being peace. Come, let us drink it while we have breath, for there's no drinking after death. And he that will his health deny, down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down. Down, 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 down among the dead men, let's him.
Go dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me, and I'll cap you, bastard! It were your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God! I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stopped filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Vane! Face me, man!
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane, we can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! No escaping me! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! I'll blow you to hell! I'll flush you out! You can't hide, Kenway! You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly mug. Blow off some limbs. Not dead yet. Here. No escaping me. Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! Nancy boy, only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Horn of Gold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition. Stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanker. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
hacerlo
sun loca un exhilarating estio. Obsecro médico.
¿Qué está haciendo?
It's Rona, right?
Kenway! Looking for trouble, I assume?
See, you haven't lost your charm.
And you're still boozy as a swill tub. What do you want?
I've come to warn you. Your life's in danger.
Aren't you the crafty one? Whatever gave it away?
Possibly I had a hand in selling a sensitive document to one of those Templar chaps you're so fond of.
Congratulations, your mission was a success.
How can I make amends?
You sober enough for target practice?
Anything for a lady.
Help me kill these men! They're coming from everywhere! You're finished! I've got more than enough powder to take care of them. Take a keg. Set a trap. Drag a powder keg over there. Cover the right entrance. Blast a keg. I'm hit. Why not set a powder keg for more boom? Set the keg where they'll least expect it. They'll come from the back! Fire a snapper at that keg! Drag a powder keg over there! Use a keg! So, is this your new persona? Sir Edward of Havana rescues damsels in distress.
And does it suit me, Mopsy?
Better than your old personality. Really, Edward, why are you here?
Yes. Well, there's a key. Most likely in the pocket of your Templar suitor. I need it.
Really? And why don't you want this key for myself?
Rona, I know you're no stranger to a man's boots, but the suit this key unlocks won't fit you.
I'll tell you what. If I think of a chore that requires the help of an especially simple fellow, I'll let you know.
Have you reconsidered my offer, Ronan?
Los rateros se arremolinan como mosquitos.
Y su picadura va directa al bolso.
Si fuera más joven, los aplastaría como los insectos que son.
¡Eh! ¡Al ladrón!
Eso. Buena técnica. Su conducta parece impropia de...
Malum malus finiuriam, rapas peccatum. Zarpé hacia Boston con mis armas de hígado.
No encontrarán pescado más fresco que el mío. Música alegre para todos.
Un tipo sí. Un tipo sí.
What you find out?
¿Qué está haciendo?
Deberían
Prácticamente los estoy regalando.
Sí, claro. Un poco
Contigo siempre tienen
Otro matadero. Soy mucho más limpio que esas rameras inglesas, te lo aseguro.
No volveré a repetirlo. No volveré a repetirlo. Acabaré contigo, perro. No volveré a repetirlo. Acabaré contigo, perro. Al diablo. ¡Puedo abatirlo!
¡No te lo diré más veces!
Ya viene ese té.
¡Maldito rollo!
Más cuidado, borracho.
¿Se abre?
Todo lo que pueda necesitar en un solo
Deberían
puesto
enviarlo
para
al
su
manicomio.
comodidad.
¡Ábrete!
está bien, detente.
¡Venga, pues! ¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Maldita sea!
De primera, excelente.
Últimas palabras.
¡Tengo línea de tiro! ¡Puedo abatirlo! ¡Están todos locos! ¡Tiro! ¡Lo he encontrado!
¡Puedo hacerlo!
¡Dale duro! ¡Lo tengo encañonado! ¡Vengo a tiro!
¿Por qué siempre a mí? No me mates. Siento tan sola aquí. ¿Cómo podría disfrutar?
Edward, we've reduced that temp... Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard. Strutting about like the cock of the walk.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have you in Thumbikins if flogging's too kind, Kenway.
What I miss the most is the fox hunt. Of course, there's plenty of other game to be found.
I'll distract him. You circle... Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint?
You should know,
that's
Dinsmore.
right, Flint. Retreat! I like a man who knows his place.
No vas a pasar.
I knew we would end in fire. But I always thought our positions would be reversed. Should have died happier, knowing there was one less assassin in the world. What a pity. We could never fight together on the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late. Take it. His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
¡Vamos! ¡Lo he encontrado!
pienso perder.
¡Acelerad el ritmo!
¡No tienes escapatoria!
¡Maldita sea! ¡Estará con él enseguida! ¡Una conducta deplorable! ¡Hijos de puta! ¡Maldita sea! ¡Debo huir! ¡Una amenaza! No quiero saber cómo acaba esta historia.
This still doesn't quite feel like home. It's still missing a little something.
Now, what could I add to make it perfect?
Finally! Apparently they've done nothing.
It's all?
The law should deal with him.
Didn't have the moonshine.
Tell the room was beyond cleaning. Should have poured it down gently in.
Immoral drunken.
Hey, that was bloody rude. Apologise.
Singular, lad.
It's that brazen Queen bloody nanny again. Taking in hundreds of runaway slaves.
It's just about time that door.
My thanks. Return any time. Have you lost your wit?
Might I be of assistance? May fair winds favour you, sir.
Ever as a pleasure.
What news, Ade?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
Haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Oi! You looking for trouble?
You! I'll catch you and pump you into next week.
Nothing.
For shame!
No, stop!
Not good.
Shame!
Let them bleed! I don't want to know how this story unfolds. I don't want to know how this story unfolds. Poor sons!
Aye, that's
Stop!
Regent!
Alarm! Rouse yourself!
Gaps!
Regent!
Oh, madman! You ruffian! You! You ruffians!
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to... Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the King's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on... And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
Fickle, you might say. Regardless, they all want this cargo, so it should be profitable.
Silly man.
That's all right.
I can get him from here!
Around here somewhere. So you die.
I've got a deadline on him!
What happened? Ha! You won't see it that way!
Found him! There! Coming in! Halt!
Oh, bloody hell! I just can't stay out of trouble.
I've got to hide.
Halt! Let's have a word, chum.
My word.
Me to get caught in the middle of... Please, no, don't kill me!
Grand Master, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you learned?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something, no? And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage is captured.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that route.
I concur, Grand Master. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between...
Take the shot!
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage is captured.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor. What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage is captured.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
By God. The winds do not favor that route.
I concur, Grand Master. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow on. Natural. Efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
We're not losing that bastard! Look, get him! You! Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys! There! After him!
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that route.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that.
Use on the road. Northeaster had them blown clear to New Grenada. Rough reception there, I'll wager. Now, they had to...
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that route.
I concur. Master, I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow on. Naturally. Efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent two of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Get me! Make him deaf, lads!
all and trim sharp to the wind!
To larboard, sir! Shipwreck!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Crew up tops! Douse those men!
Captain's trick. Loose and catch the wind! As much sail as you can!
Batten those stays!
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Douse the gallants and royal!
More enemy sails, sir! Look, Captain, the world place shot down!
Caution, Edward!
Fire! Ready to bark, sir!
Fire!
There, sir! Good shot, could cripple us!
There's too much fire! Awaiting loose and swim to! Fire! those halyards! Heave! They cannot stand against us, sir!
More swamp water! Hurry!
Fire!
Let themselves exposed! Let's move!
Make him bear, Captain!
Move, man! Come on! Batten them again!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Larboard, come in! There's a man afloat there, sir! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose tops and royals!
Douse the royals and tops!
We're headed
Get them aloft! Douse all sail! Loose main sails! Douse all sail!
Wholeheartedly!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Captain's overboard!
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated. By the Templars Burgess and Cockram. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockram, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Filho da mãe!
Este é astuto! Era por uma abertura! Espera um momento, amigo. Merda! Deve ter ido por aqui! boys. On deck.
Concentrar.
Take only what you can carry, maggots. We're not waiting on no one.
Put some muscle in that bustle or we're leaving you behind.
Boys, here!
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what?
His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars.
The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
In honest service, there are thin commons, low wages and hard labour. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendour? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, aye then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh, man. You flatter me with your persistence.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. But what is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep, and that an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Give me some speed!
Lay aloft and loose those men!
All sail! She'll take it!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Ship-ho! Look at the size of her! Of sail!
Loose all! Hearty like!
You seen the armor on her? We'll never make a dent in that thing!
She's flying a Spanish flag!
Beat to quarters!
Don't take too kindly to pirates!
Captain Kenway. Shall we use your ship for this next scheme or mine?
I'd first hear the details before deciding.
Oh, it's a small gambit. This fount of information has just told me that a nearby galleon contains the treasure I seek. For his sake, I hope he's right.
You've thought this plan through? Can't place your accent, Roberts. Is it the west you come from?
Exactly right. A tiny town called Casnewydd-Bach.
I've not heard of it.
Aye, you have. I always fancied it should have a placard placed at its borders. Welcome to Casnewydd-Bach, the town you have just passed.
I'm from Swansea myself.
Ah, a teeming metropolis by comparison.
Clue up, shorten sail. Come off the wind, someone.
There's the thing for us, Captain. You see that ship here? We'll need its flag for this ruse to work.
If I can steal their flag without disturbing so much as a flea, I'll do it.
By all means, try. Come-se falar, capitão.
Saudações, cavaleiro! E que Deus abençoe ao rei Dom João!
Que Deus o guarde e proteja, senhor! Como se encontra nesta noite tão formosa?
Muito bem, obrigado. Só um pequeno passeio por entre a frota para ver se estão todos em boa forma. Está tudo em ordem por estes lados?
Sim, senhor! Tudo em ordem, senhor! Estamos apenas à espera que o nosso navio almirante seja reabastecido, antes de zarparmos. E julgo que um dos nossos navios mercantes da nossa frota necessita de um novo mastro. Há homens em terra neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva a tal propósito.
Têm mercadores por entre vós? Então, quantos julga que serão?
Compõem a maior parte da nossa frota, senhor. Dos nossos 42 navios, diria que mais de 2/3 são embarcações mercantis.
Um número considerável. Nesse caso, não duvido que estejam com receio de chegar.
Sim, senhor, exatamente.
Imbecil! Não pode escapar!
Foi um prazer falar consigo, jovem. Entregue os meus cumprimentos ao seu capitão.
Certo, senhor! Vai lamentar não ter tido a oportunidade para falar consigo!
É uma pena. Até à próxima e que Deus vos abençoe.
You got the flag?
Aye, and we're flying it now. This should do nicely.
I'll keep my distance. Slow and steady.
Aye. The flag we stole won't protect us from eyes that pry too long.
Por favor, senhor. Imploro-lhe que considere aquilo que está prestes a fazer.
Now é possível.
What's he whinging about?
He's not whinging. He's ecstatic.
Up ahead! They are loading something from that ship!
Could that be our prize?
Perhaps you should go ashore, Captain Kenway. Find that chest, and if it contains the prize I seek, bring it here. We'll tell this lot we're a ship rife with plague. They'll not come near then, lest they catch their death.
Edward! Podemos falar com o capitão do navio?
Olá, olá! É o próprio! Peço perdão pela minha Ouvi uma história sobre um espanhol. É possível que estamos enterrados pela fé. A peste muito que amar a marinha. Como foi isto acontecer?
Onde raio pensas que vais, filho da mãe?
Transmitimos a mensagem.
Está a tentar despistar-nos, idiota!
Contorno!
The chest they hauled ashore was full of empty vials. Where's our Portuguese captain?
He had outlived his usefulness.
Where is he?
Sleeping soundly at the bottom of the sea.
How many men must we kill for a simple prize?
As many as drift into our path.
Loose the stunsails. More sail, all we've got. Come off the wind.
Look on that, Captain. Men who ran the same gauntlet and lost their way.
We're made of sterner stuff, are they?
How often have those been a sailor's last words, I wonder?
Clew up, shorten sail. Loose the stunsails.